Hi, I want to talk about abusive males and the way that they use statutory agencies and the way that they use external and third parties to facilitate abuse. So you often see this with custody disputes. You see it with abusive males who use social services to target their ex-partners, and they use their friends and their families. Now, because we're dealing with abusive males like Amy Challoner and Ros Covini and Jess Bradley, because we're dealing with not just slightly abusive males, we're dealing with extremely dangerous abusive males who have been given license by major media machinery to believe that their behaviour is normal. And because they have a culture like Twitter, they believe it's normal. It's not. It's clearly recognisable. Venice Allen has been on the particular receiving end of covert narcissism. I just want it to be clear that I know how to measure narcissistic abuse. So for the woman this morning who has been called up at work, to the single mother with a disability who nearly lost her job because she spoke to me on Twitter, to, you know, these things accumulate. Harassment and abuse is harassment and abuse. Now, we're not frightened. We're not going to be silenced. And all you using male pattern abuse demonstrates is that it needs to be, women need to speak, and we will be doing. And you can threaten, and you can abuse, and you can try to use our employers, but it's not going to work. To the culture around Ros Covini and Amy Challoner and Jess Bradley, we can see when abusive males are trying to get access to children and vulnerable groups. If hearing the reality of your requests upsets you, then I would change your requests. If hearing the reality of your behaviour described thus upsets you, I would suggest changing your behaviour. If hearing yourself described as an abusive male upsets you, I would stop demonstrating abusive masculinity and trying to get access to vulnerable groups and women. I would really stop demonstrating to the world that you're mentally unwell men by targeting women in this way. And I would understand that we know how to record this and we know how to deal with this, and we are a nation of women who know how to deal with this. We're not remotely frightened. Now, I will be outside Westminster Magistrates Court with many other women to support Venice Allen, and I will be making sure that my daughter is with me so that she understands how important it is that women stand up for their rights. We are now at the point in time where the narcissistic abuse has worn off. The patterns of behaviour are revealed, and people are going to start listening and observing. Now, if you're using the word TERF right now, and you're targeting women to get access to children and vulnerable groups, I would probably be careful. You're probably not doing what you think you're doing, and you're not achieving what you think you're achieving.